Good morning. Okay, good. I didn't mute myself today. I didn't mute myself today. Let's go. It's all fine. It's all good. We did it. Whoa. It's morning. Sorry. I woke up a little late today. 'Twas a strange sleep, but that's all right. I also tried drawing a little bit after stream. Well, that's okay. My style has changed yet again. So, here we are. Here we are again. Here to Honey Goblin, the shape-shifting master of cuteness. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, also, good morning, Zozo. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing all right and taking care of yourself. I woke up a little annoyed with myself, but that's okay. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens, and that's okay. We gotta cope. Change is good. You're so right for that, Myth. You're so real. Because my art style has changed yet again, and my brain is like, but how are people going to recognize my art if my art style changes? And the answer is, it'll be fine. Like, it'll be fine. I shouldn't be worried about it. And yet I am. And yet I am. I am worried about it. So they're doing as well as I can with circumstances. Got a month and can begin actually bending my knees. Homie, I hope you're resting. I hope you can rest and the recovery goes as smooth as it can. Jeez. Excuse me. I only passed my driving theory test first try and got accepted into the job I applied for. I'm doing so good. Congrats on 4 years. Thank you. You take it easy. I'm so glad you did that. Congratulations. But yeah, today was supposed to be my stream anniversary because 4 years ago I began streaming. However, I got sick this week. And in order to not push myself physically, I am not going to do the celebration that I had planned until hopefully next week. So it's going to be a little bit of a wait. That's okay. That's fine. We'll have fun next week. It'll be fine. What day is next Saturday? Next Saturday is May 3rd. Okay, that'll be fine. That'll be chill. So it might be faster for me, but the requirement is a month to make sure all the tendons healed up. Yeah, that's good. I am glad that you are aware of how long it may take. It's important. Happy 4 years. Thank you. Thank you very much. 4 years. Oh my gosh. It's been a time. It doesn't feel like 4 years. If anything, it feels more like 3. But maybe that's like birthdays. Y'all ever have that where your birthday is like the years change and you're like, I'm not 20. I'm 19. And then as soon as you turn 21, you're like, I'm not 21. I'm 20. That's just what happens. Every year. Every year that happens. So maybe it's the same with stream anniversaries. Happy 4 year stream anniversary. Thank you. Almost May the 4th be with. Ooh, almost. Very close. Yeah, I did that when I first turned 21. It was like that ever since I was like a kid. I was like, that's not correct. I'm this age. And it's like, no, you actually are. Nice try, silly. Nice try, silly. That's not true. What do you mean there's a hype train? I'm so tired. I just woke up. What do you mean? Let me see. Thank you real quick. Let me give a little read. Let me give it glasses. Yes, glasses for reading. Sudela Noche, thank you for the eargulls. And also, Angelson, thank you for the hydrate. Let me get my water bottle. What? Dark Cloud, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Good morning. I know it's technically my stream anniversary, but I am postponing it by at least a week because I was sick this week. So next week. And also, Titan, thank you for the breather redeem. And Last Man Alive, thank you for the resub. Happy 3 months. Welcome all back. And Drago, thank you for the posture check. Oh. I mean, it makes sense. It was kind of the opposite, especially when I hit 20. Come on, 21st. I want to drink legally. I get that. I get that. Understandable. There is a point in time where you're like excited to get older and like you're really looking forward to. Usually it's like 21 because then you could actually do everything an adult is legally allowed to do, even if you probably did it beforehand. But once you hit 21, it's like it feels strange. It feels weird being able to do that. It's exciting, but like not much changes after that as far as like I understand. It's just like you're an adult. You just keep being an adult. Mariak, thank you for the resub. Happy 46 months. Hello, everyone. Hello. And Okra NPC, thank you for the resub. Happy 32 months. Chicken Adventurous, happy 41 months. Welcome on back. And Cosmic Crustacean, thank you for the resub. Happy 46 months. Hi, honey, off to a good weekend. It's going to be a good weekend. I'm very excited because after stream today, I'm going to be taking it easy. And by taking it easy, I mean downloading all the drivers I need for my new computer. It's fine. Things be mundane until you hit 25 and can legally rent a car. What's the minimum? I got no idea. I've never rented a car, so I wouldn't know that. I didn't know you needed to be 25 to rent a car. Wow. Okay. I'll be double 21-year-old in a few months. Congratulations. You made it so far. Keep going. Keep going. I might not be in front of a laptop and didn't want to send gift subs on the phone. Thank you very much, Dark Cloud. That makes sense. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, life is neat. Life is really, really neat. It's like next week, this week, next month, this month, next year, this year. Welcome to Procrastination Nation. No, we're not procrastinating the streamiversary. We're just postponing it for a week. Ideally a week. I don't want to stream it in the second week of May. I'd rather stream it in the first one. Because the second week of May, I have different plans. I have things I'm going to be doing, and I don't want to make my plans overlap. It's very, very important that they don't overlap. Please. I've already got so many things I'm juggling. It's so important that things don't overlap like that. Anonymous, thank you for the gifted sub to the mighty Pujima. Pugma? Pugma? Is that how you say their name? Pugma. Is that like Sigma but for dogs? Big things for little guy? Yes. Big things. Big things for little guy. Very excited. Very, very excited. I will say one of the big frustrations I have hit right now is I am in the works of designing my next model. And since I make everything myself, it's like, oh, yippee! I'm so excited. My style has changed. My style has changed yet again. Mid-style change. And I'm like, please. I know the style changes are good. I know the style changes are good. But at what point will my style become unrecognizable from my current one? Is it gonna be okay? It's like a metamorphosis, but for art. Legitimately. My art style, it has changed so much. Because I made this model a year ago. I made it and didn't debut it until summer. So I made it a year ago, over a year ago actually. So this is my style from about a year ago. My style has changed yet again, and it does that. And it's great because I can see the progress of how my art style changes. But also, will y'all recognize it? Will it be okay? Will it be okay? Motiki, thank you for the gifted sub to Mr. Slime Guy. And Jasper, thank you for the 100 shinies. Overlap the plabs, combine everything into one thing. It all become one. It all become one. Damn, Rain, how am I supposed to work uniformly like this? Legitimately, it's like, how... I look at so many artists and I'm like, your style has changed a little bit in the past. and it has only improved, you know? And part of me is like, what if my art style isn't an improvement? What if it's in the low point, you know? And I'm like, I get a little worried about that. Even if your style changes, your art is always good. Thank you, Colossus. Myth. I think you'll be fine because no matter what, it will always be your art. No matter how much it changes, it will always be the same. In a way, yeah, it'll still be mine. Ever expanding art knowledge. Eventually, we will have a goblin art deity. It could be fun. It could be neat. Style of Theseus. Yeah. The art's going through its time skip training arc. That's kind of what it is. It's I'm learning a lot, and so my brain is changing positive, you know? It's good that it's changing, but it also means it's a little unpredictable style-wise. So the tricky part is, especially when you're not rebranding, but like when you're making a new model update for your model, you have to make sure that the art style is consistent, so it's cohesive at the very least, which helps if you have a good design, but if it's not cohesive, it can kind of surprise people and take them aback, you know? And it's very much like I am influenced by other artists. So I'm like, okay, I don't want my style to be too close to other artists, but I'm very much inspired by them and want to learn from them. How close is too close for an art style to be? It's tricky. Calling a new honey model is going to be full JoJo, sharp angles and everything. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? We're not here for the style alone. We're here for honey, whatever the honey may take. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think my style is very beautiful now, and I'm very excited for it to come to fruition. But I always worry, like even with this model you see before you, I was very worried that it was going to be too different than my previous ones. I was really worried about that. And now I am still worried, but not to the same degree, because my style is it's less rendered. Like you can see how this model has a lot of different textures and rendering to it. I wanted to try to learn how to render, but my brain is going in the opposite direction. It's simplifying, you know, and that can be a beautiful choice, but it can also be a little bit risky because it looks less complex, but it can look very good and cohesive together. So it's tricky. It's tricky. Just rig it as bravely as your current one, and we will love it. It's gonna be better than this one, I think. I think it'll be better than this one, personally. But like, art is subjective as always. Will it be Art Deco Honey Cubism? Who knows? Who knows? Could be a surprise. Probably not Art Deco because I don't recall what Art Deco looks like. Also, Jasper, thank you for the 100 Chinese. Genuinely love that you're so worried about how we're going to view your art style when we all unconditionally love your art always and forever. Genuinely so. I want to make good art that people will like and that I will also like. That's also very important, is I must also like my own art. Art Deco is Bioshock? Oh, then I don't think so. No. I think your model is one of the most expressive ones. The lack of rendering is used to get a smoother animation too. Yeah, the rendering I kept fairly simple with the exception of the hair and the skin. And looking at it now, I think I'm very excited for the next one because it's going to be kind of not simplified isn't quite the right word I'm looking for. Stylized in a different way is definitely what it's going to look like, and I'm very excited for it because I don't just want to make the same model every single time. Every time I make a new model, it's an opportunity to test myself and see what I have improved on, you know? It's tricky. Slime guy, excuse me, I shall put your screen on the top left of my phone as I continue reading the rulebook I was in. I shall return every so often. Oh, no worries. If I'm distracting you from reading your rules, don't sweat it. You can read your rules. I'll be streaming for probably about 3 hours. Upgrade, people, upgrade. Good morning, Gecko. Your style is evolving. Honey Goblin, the arting Pokemon, half goblin short stack VTuber. She is afraid of the light. A silly little goober, adorable and lovable. Voice is angelic and loved by all who hears it. Careful, she will enchant you into being her beautiful. Her strengths are sing-song, silly gooberness, and lovability, all that makes her Makes all the wish to protect. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm also quite strong. I can protect myself too. Honey's new model is Worm. Embrace the worm for VTubers. Become Worm. Go back to Earth. Become Worm. Less worry. Less thought. More getting eaten by bird, though, and more eat dirt. Dirt eating games are really good. Sorry, I just started thinking about dirt eating games. She also lies about her strength. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. But not that much. It's fine. I don't lie about it that much. But today, we're just going to be taking it easy. Instead of Streamiversary celebrations that I had planned, we're just taking it easy. I'm going to keep drawing the Steven Universe background, and we're going to chill. It's going to be fine. Is it going to remain a 2D model, or are you switching to 3D? Ideally, I'd like to do both. So I'm learning how to make a 3D model. No idea how executable it's going to be, but I wanted to learn regardless. And I will probably be making a 2D model for it, whether immediately or after the debut of the next model. Drop some Art Deco reference in Stream Monitor. Thank you. Let me see. Oh. Okay, Art Deco is pretty cool. It's pretty. Weirdly enough, it kind of reminds me of Arcane. Very cool. Very, very cool. Arcane has a lot of Art Deco aesthetic. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Sorry, my brain just went into the song mode. Also, hello, Dave Rock. Welcome. Means this season 1 post Hex Tech is Piltover is fully Art Deco. Piltover, definitely Art Deco. But before I get too carried away with music, we're going to be switching over to art. We're going to do a little bit of art and chill and take it easy. I'm going to be studying Steven Universe's art style. And it's going to be a fun time. It's going to be lovely. I was working on this yesterday, and I do want to try adding rendering to it, as well as maybe color. Color would be cool. I have no idea if it is going to go well, but I figure we might as well try, you know? Sing song honey brain. Yeah, my brain got caught up in the sing song, and I was like, could be fun. It could be neat. But I'm too clever. Did I show you what I'm not? I want to be me. It's not allowed when I'm too careful. Let's start listening to some chill Steven Universe songs. Because my brain need to focus. I'm still waking up. My brain is thinking about so many things at once. I have to lock in gently for Saturday morning. Also, Zindel, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Dang. With you never know until you try. Exactly. Honey's style changed. Recently learned the masochism tango. Is a new style somehow connected? No, but it would be funny, wouldn't it? Swapping between 2D and 3D midstream with paper rustling and popping sound would be fun. It would be funny, actually. Oh gosh, Edward Sugar Maple, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. We're chilling and doing art. Don't what? Oh, but getting ready to cry with the Steven Universe music? Yeah. ADHD at maximum activation. For real, for real. But we did the grayscale. I'm gonna try to add the textures, and then after that, we're gonna try to add color. Working in grayscale tends to work better for me because my brain likes it more. So we're just gonna take it easy. Good morning, Max King. Zindel, hope you're having a good morning, honey, and got a good breakfast. I got some shepherd's pie that I could eat up. I'd rather be free, free, free. Free, free, free. Seems a little heavy for me, but it's good, right? It's very good. It's not as heavy as like potato, sausage, egg breakfast. Like if you ever had those, it's about the same thing. I'm very used to it. Good morning, localist sergeant. Like a shepherd's pie before is kind of easy to cook. It's pretty easy. Yeah, it's my fast and easy way to get a lot of carbs, protein, and vegetables into my system. Low effort, good for nutrients. Just shove a lot of vegetables in it. Shove like a lot of vegetables in it, an unreasonable amount actually. All right, texture time. I'm gonna see how they did this. I always thought I might be bad. Now I'm sure that it's true. 'Cause I think you're so good. And I'm nothing like you. Look at you go. I just adore you. I wish that I knew what makes you think I'm so special. I want to see how they do leaves. There are a lot of like broken up shapes. It's very cool. When I see the way you look, shaken by how long it took, I could do about anything. I would even learn how to love like you. Love like you. Love me like you. Also, welcome in, Bard. We're just doing Steven Universe art today. Chilling, taking it easy. Breakfast is breakfast. The closest thing to shepherd's pie I've had was a Gordon Ramsay frozen dinner. I think something gets taken away from that. I don't know enough about nutrients to know what dies when you do the cooking progress. Flexibility, love, and trust. Here comes a thought that might alarm you. What someone said and how it harmed you. Something you did that failed to be charming. Things that you say are suddenly swarming, and oh, you're losing sight, you're losing touch. Calling it early. Had a nasty nightmare into sleep paralysis this morning, so it's still super tired. Want to say hey and hope you have a good stream. I hope you get some rest, Shukio. That's extremely rough. I'm so sorry you woke up like that. It's the best Steven Universe song. Helped me through a tough time. Yeah, this is a great one. Bard, breakfast for me today was coffee and triple chocolate chip cookies. Yummy. That's good. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. You got nothing, got nothing, got nothing, got nothing to fear. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Here comes a thought that might alarm me. What someone said and how it harmed me. Something I did that failed to be charming. Things that I said are suddenly swarming, and oh, I'm losing sight, I'm losing touch. All these little things seem to matter so much that they confuse me. That I might lose find yourself, to take a moment and find yourself. Take a moment and ask yourself if this is how we fall apart. Doing a Steven Universe background study? Yeah. I'm learning how to draw in this style. I quite like it, so I want to learn. Away, thanks for the posture check. Sir Delanoche, thanks for the hydrate. A lot of nutrient denture during cooking for vegetables, especially. High heat, low heat exposure time is best. Microwave, stir fryer, balancing the ice bath are perfect vegetables. Oh, okay. I was sending lyrics from it to help you get through the start of your Remarkable Plush debut. I got nervous during that time, so thank you. Nice ability, love, and trust. I think you're doing a fantastic job. Thank you. It's very neat. I'm learning a lot from this. And I'm excited to see where it goes. Anonymous, thank you for the gifted sub to Bard. And Leon, thank you for the breathe redeem. Sindel, a lovely, warm, sunny Saturday afternoon. Kids zooming around on their scooters like it's 2002 all over again. Somebody getting furniture delivered, and a nice lady's tiny dog got out briefly. Leave it to mine to add to the cacophony of dog noise. Cacophony. That's a nice word. Plushie campaign feels just like yesterday, and yet also a lifetime ago. It is a very interesting time, for sure. I liked it. It was nice. All right. Let's do the leaves. To find someone. The fact that the model can make that breath-holding face is ridiculous and mad funny. Thank you. Thank you. I made it myself. I'm glad it came out good. Trying this joke again. Sorry about the not saying, honey. If April showers bring Mayflowers, what do Mayflowers bring? Pilgrims. Oh, it's a Scott Pilgrim joke. Oh, okay. I think I understand that. Times too soupy. Someone make it feel like a natural flow, not a glob of bleh. It never stops, truly. Thanks for the lurk, RT. I love how the abstraction is simple looking, but a whole different set of skills to learn. Looking good so far. Thank you. It's very tough, and I'm excited to learn it. I'll say them with a joke or with a song. It's a history joke, honey. Is it? I thought it was a Scott Pilgrim joke. I don't know enough about history to understand that joke, honestly. Gonna work while I fix my room? Yeah, Artie. Enjoy fixing your room. Mayflower was the name of a ship that brought the pilgrims over. Oh. What does that have to do with April showers? Did the pilgrims arrive in April or something? I think Pearl's still obsessed with Rose because the mystery girl. Pearl's never going to be able to forget Rose. And perhaps that is the greatest blessing and curse that Pearl could ever receive. Nothing to do with April showers, but everything has to do with Mayflowers. Okay. April showers bring Mayflowers is just a saying. Yeah, isn't it? Doesn't it mean that, like, the difficulties you experience and the rain that comes will bring good things in the future? Isn't that the saying? Pause at the right moment, you see the gears in his brain move, and you can see the thoughts happening in real time. She's thinking. Here in the garden, let's play a game. I'll show you how it's done. Here in the garden, stand very still. This'll be so much fun. And then she smiled, that's what I'm after. Smile in her eye, the sound of her laughter. Happy to listen, happy to play, happily watching her drift away. Oh boy, I was not expecting that to backfire in such an epic way. That's okay, I just didn't get the joke, and that's okay. That happens. All on my own, under the endless skies, counting the seconds, standing alone as thousands of years go by. Happily wondering, night after night, is this how it works? Am I doing it right? The best misunderstanding I've been a part of is so cute. Sometimes I just don't get some things. It literally means April is rainy and the May has pretty plants because of the rain, honey. The life lesson is an afterthought. Is that what it means? The lament, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. I am being taught the meaning of the phrase, April showers bring May flowers. I think I've been misunderstanding it. Lament raid. Oh, we lament. What are we lamenting? Ooh, you're making a game? Neat. Are we lamenting the process? How's the art going? Not bad. Check it out. I'm studying Steven Universe art and learning how to do it. It's grayscaled right now, but once I finish the textures, I can start adding colors. I love Spinel's voice actor. Like, finding out what the other stuff she's in. Yeah, it's cool. Her voice is great. We lament. As we always do. Jack is lamenting his monotonous life. I'm working on the interactive stream overlay. Ooh, good luck. That takes a lot of work. It's a frustrating level of work, unfortunately, to make the streams interactive. I applaud and admire those who can do it. Without color, it's like a white diamond bleached earth. Ooh, kind of, yeah. I can definitely see that. I believe. Come on, come on, come on. Just let us adore you. Come live with us in the palace. There's a room waiting for you. Come on, come on, come on. Just let us adore you. Yes, we know that you're not her, but you were hers. You know what it's meant to love her, and you remind us so much of her. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna add moss to the trees. I love again. I've already found someone today. Right here, right now. I love again. I've already found someone. Yes, I know that you're not her and I was hers. You know what it meant to love her, and you remind us so much of her. Well, not every joke's a winner, but sometimes the outcome of a misunderstood joke is so much better than the joke itself. I'm glad. Lament added several features, including a PNG tuber chat box, canon game, and lemmings. Dang. That's a lot of work. Good job. Slime guy. Onset of doom of turning 27 in 3 weeks set in. Don't worry. It'll be okay. You'll be alright. Oh. Those bluest skies above me. Those funny feelings I had never felt before I met you. I tried to stay a while. I tried to learn to smile. So many colors I had never even known. Maybe I'll find myself smiling on that distant shore. Maybe I'm not alone. No, I don't want to crosshatch. Shadows of my fear invading. Have I seen this all before? I know that there's something residing, a terror deep inside me. I couldn't understand how you could be so bold. Maybe I'll find myself sitting on that distant shore. Maybe I'm not alone. Hunter, I'm a bit new here. Do you have experience for DMing RPGs? If so, I wanted to ask for some advice. I have no experience DMing. I have experience playing. That's about it. Feel free to ask chat, though. I'm sure there are some DMs present. I can offer advice as a player, but not really as a DM. So ask away and I'll see if I can answer, but just heads up. Hi, Curseway. I wanted to add TTS, but Godot didn't want to behave. Oh, that's rough. TTS is rough because the programs I used in the past to make it work broke constantly. To the point where I was like, I think I am done with TTS. Unless it has been updated in the past year, then maybe I'll try again. I'm just looking for the right brush. And now you're here forever. What about you? Oh, what about me? Well, you're here too. We're here together. Trying to mimic the feel of moss. It's not working quite the same, but that's okay. With the men who would come into her life now and again, I was fine, 'cause I knew that they didn't really matter until you. I was fine when you came, and we fought like it was all some silly game over her, who she'd choose. After all those years, I never thought I'd lose. It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? You've won, and she chose you, and she loved you, and she's gone. It's over, isn't it? Why can't I move on? Okay, this is better. War and glory, reinvention, fusion, freedom, her attention out in daylight, my potential, bold, precise, experimental. Who am I now in this world without her? Petty and dull with the nerve to doubt her. What does it matter? It's already done. Now I've got to be there for her son. It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? You've won and she chose you and she loved you and she's gone. It's over, isn't it? Why can't I move on? It's over, isn't it? Why can't I move on? Yeah, this works way better. Excellent. If I can get Godot to recognize that I have the voices for it, it should be easy. It is what it is. Yeah. Good morning, Meta. Definitely fall asleep through 4 alarms. I slept through 2 alarms this morning. Don't worry, you're not alone. Skeleton, thank you for the earwiggles. Also, Jasper, thank you for the 100 shinies. Lunch break over. Everybody tell Honey Cutie Patootie deserves love. Also, you all deserve love too. Okay, thanks, bye. Thank you, Jasper. Have a good shift. I was already sold and very into Steven Universe before I saw this episode, but man, this song just meant that all much more. Yeah, it's so good. Pearl didn't start as my favorite, but her character growth and change made her so special. I related a little too hard to Pearl. I have always kind of been the mom of the group with my friends. And part of that might be like an eldest sibling thing. To the point where I would never really loosen up. And people would rely on me a lot. But I didn't really rely on people a lot. And it caused problems later in my life. You really do. You both love me and I love both of you. You both love me and I love both of you. Yeah, I like how this brush looks. It makes everything look like a sponge. Have you ever applied paint with a sponge? That's kind of what this looks like. And I really like it so far. It's very cool. Met Dee Dee Mango Hall twice actually, 2 days of one con. Got her to sign a Pearl art from It's Over, isn't it? It's so good. Hunter, I'm looking for advice on how to think about the continuation of a story and trying to focus on writing instead of getting sidetracked. And how far should you write ahead of the party due to that their action impact the story greatly change it? As far as I understand with DMing, have a plot line, a main plot that you would like them to stay on, but be flexible and realize that they will sidetrack themselves. Find ways to bring them back into the main plot. I think that's the best way of doing it. Also, there are ads going to run. So, let me run the ads. I'm going to eat a little bit more of my breakfast as it happens. And I'm going to stretch a little bit, so we're going to take it easy. So, I'll see y'all in about 3 minutes. It's 3 minutes worth of ads. I'll see you in a bit. Oh, good stretch time. Yippee! Oh, I like how this looks now. Oh, I'm really liking it. I'm gonna eat a little bit more of my breakfast. I'm a little sleepy, I think. Drago, my honey, hope you have a great day. See you next time. See you later, Drago. Anxious optimism. I applied paint with a sponge before. It's really fun. Sorry you're caught up in ads. Have a good lurk, Leon. Ah, sweet. Meta, thank you for the posture drink and hydrate. Yes. We love taking care of ourselves. What's for breakfast? Shepherd's pie. Each party member has their own story, so if you can line those up direct back towards the main plot, 2 birds, 1 stone, and all that. I see. That's a good way of saying it. Because, yeah, every party member has their own thing. Also, I realized they're caught in ads. Shoot. Sorry about that, Hunter. I hope you get some good sleep tonight, Gecko. Have you ever decluttered from organizing your items? Yes, I have. Quite recently, actually. The past week was me Marie Kondoing my house. And it's great. It looks so clean now. I'm so pleased with it. But like, decluttered from organizing your items. Generally, a lot of, after I throw away the stuff that does not spark joy, finding a place for them is much easier. It's a long time putting them back, but finding places for them is much easier. Lovely Goblin doing lovely art, listening to lovely music. Just good morning. Good morning, Super Sim Bloom. But I was hoping to get up at 9, so I had an hour to get ready and I could chat, but now I only have 5 minutes. That's okay, Meta. You do what you gotta do. Thank you for coming to say hi, but I'm so sorry you slept through your alarms. Not your fault. It happens. The best thing you do when you need to wake up is set your alarm early and put it far away from you. So when you wake up, and you have to stand up and actually get up. Legitimately, I considered getting one of those alarm clocks. That's a mat where you have to stand on the mat for like 10 seconds in order for it to turn off. Also, stealing ideas from the player for world building is fine. Like if the player sees something and says, "Whoa, wouldn't that be cool if it was like this because this?" and you think, "Yeah, that would be cool." You can make it be that way. Yes. One thing to consider, Hunter, when you are making a campaign is if your players guess the plot or the plot twist, that's not a bad thing. What that means is you have foreshadowed things very, very well. Don't feel like you have to change things at the last minute because the players predicted where things were going. Because a lot of the times, you know that satisfying feeling when you guess a mystery that has been well foreshadowed? That's a good feeling. It means you as a DM have foreshadowed things well and left clues that your players can find and your players have been paying attention. Some DMs do change villains last minute because they get upset that their players guessed the mystery. with all the clues they provided. It's like, no, that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about that. The players are telling a story as well as the DM. Yes. I have to do New Year. Good luck. It is the new year. It's April. Zane. I can only manage to do a small bit at the time on the get rid of part and decluttering. So I make that what I do on days when I didn't get the other stuff done. Legitimately reading Marie Kondo's Art of Tidying book, I think it was called, or The Magic of Tidying, was extremely helpful for me to declutter my place and organize things really well, because there's a lot of techniques in there that are really, really helpful for people who are kind of bad at cleaning like me and bad at putting things away. It's very good. It's very, very good. I'm just gonna finish up some more of my shepherd's pie. Morning, Uncle. Evening, Slumber Girl. Sapphire, something I like to do with homebrew stories in D&D is to have NPC characters that I can swap with characters related to my players' backgrounds. This can be used to make the players more engaged with the plot. Ooh, okay. Oh, I wrote the mystery too well, and the players were able to put the clues I've expertly laid out together. Oh no! Some people think like that. I think I'm glad people are kind of getting tired of twist villains, you know? Because a lot of the times they don't make sense. I want a villain that makes sense or is unabashedly a villain. Meta, also, hi to all the people who said hi to me. Sorry, I had to put plants on. Now I had to work. Good luck. Have a lovely one, Meta. Hunter, I donated a good chunk of stuff to Goodwill recently, and the amount of old clothes I had. I have a bunch of old clothes I need to donate. I'm trying to find a women's shelter around my place that'll take them. Sometimes it's good to have a nice old-fashioned pure evil villain. Yep. I agree. Colossus. I love Jack Horner from The Last Witch. I love The Last Witch. It's such a good movie. It's got all the villains. All the best kind of villains written so well. I really like it. I can do more style studies? Absolutely. I like doing style studies because it helps my art style to grow and change. Blue, I have mixed feelings about Steven Universe. For the most series, I love the characters, art, and story. The ending was a mess. The diamonds just got off without any real punishment. The ending, they ended countless worlds, many probably with life, and they don't face any consequences. The less said about future, the better. Looking back on it, I think it's fine. I think it's okay. Like, I think punishing the diamonds... Like, here's the thing. Part of it is a kid's show, right? But I think one of the interesting parts about it is I kind of agree with not punishing the diamonds in the traditional sense of punishment, you know? Like imprisoning them forever and ever. Because in the show, they show that they are willing to grow and change. And I think that is really important. That's kind of one of the things that I have a problem with the fan base with. Maybe I should leave that one. Is a lot of them criticize the gems and for like making Steven their therapist, which is not really what they did. It's a mess, and it's kind of the point, is like showing that people are messy and not really always gonna be perfect, you know? The parental figure position was thrust upon the gems when they very clearly weren't ready and did not want it. They wanted Rose. And so they just did the best they could with what they had. There is a thing where if you punish the diamonds and imprison them forever when they can clearly try to do better and do better things while they're there, like it's more important to show that people can change rather than that punishment is the way to correct bad behavior, you know? Of course, like it is also a cartoon. In real life, there are instances where it's like, yeah, prison is the correct response, you know? But people should be allowed to change and allowed to grow and make mistakes. Like, yeah, they destroyed thousands of planets. And that is a huge thing. I don't think I can really say they're completely good. But like if they stopped and they want to make things better, that's different, you know? We contained multitudes. You know? It is tricky, for sure. Like nothing on the scale is something that humans can even comprehend. But it is also a kids show. Like there are so many ethical questions that a kids show cannot answer with the runtime we give it, you know? I think that was the big thing I had a problem with the fan base is like they wanted the perfect answer that would satisfy absolutely everything. And it's like, you're not going to get that. Life is messy. That's how it works. You have to go, all right, see you later, Artie. Good luck with your cleaning. I seen a video on the diamonds, which basically concluded that if the diamonds were killed or something, then Homeworld Gems would have continued the way of the diamonds. Having the diamonds change was the only way to change gem society. That's another good point, is change can happen from the ground up, like with Steven and the rebellion, you know? But in all honesty, grand, sweeping, efficient change needs to happen from above. And that is the tricky part, you know? It's already looking like a Steven Universe background. Thank you, yeah. Hey, you show me that solvable problem. We can get through this all to the hardest part with you. Yes. I haven't been here in a while, but I'll spread the word. You're not only a good streamer, you're a good person your own way. And you're very talented. You being yourself is always enough. Keep doing what you love doing and never give up, no matter what. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ramen. It's a good exploration of how you deal with imperfect situations and move through it. Yeah. You're never going to end up with a perfect solution to everything. That is just the nature of life and living. But we can just do our best to find the solutions that work best for us, you know? If we always wait for the perfect solution, nothing's going to get solved. I agree the crystal gems did the best they could, but the diamonds don't really care about changing. They really only acting like that to appease Steven. Will probably revert if maybe and when Steven dies. I don't know if that's true. And the thing is, you'll never really know unless it happens. People surprise you in many ways. But even then, I think everyone should be given the opportunity, and a real opportunity, to change. You know? That's a little too much. Laptop crashed, switched to my tablet while it boots back up. Oh no, I'm sorry your laptop crashed. Savrin, I don't know if I agree. Life being messy doesn't excuse messy writing. Also, the show is more for teens and young adults, so I think it's okay to expect a little more sensibility from the writers. That's kind of the thing, though. Is like, messy writing happens. And if you don't like it, that's okay. Like, I'm not here to convince you to like something. I think that despite messy writing, there's a lot of good things I take out of it. And I enjoy it. That's alright. People also want change without accountability to someone. Yep, that is true. Not always the case, but in some cases that can be very true. People won't change if they are never given the opportunity to change. Yes, and it must be a real opportunity. They cannot just be told to change and then forced to change. People need help. We all need help to grow and change, and we all need support. We cannot be expected to just change without understanding what change is, you know? All right, let's do the leaves in the mid-ground. Don't get me wrong, there was definitely some stuff to learn from the show. I just think the execution could have been better. I will say something to remember is the show was under threat of cancellation constantly. If I remember correctly, the final season was rushed because I think it was going. They were told it was going to end when they had more planned. So they did the best they could with the time they got. I cannot say I would do a perfect job either if I was put under such constraints. For what it is, I think it's good. Kind of like Ahas? Yeah. What fictional character do you relate to a lot? Many of them, actually. I relate to a bunch of different characters for a bunch of different reasons, and I think that's great. For as long as I can say, I can make a change. I can make a change. I can make a change. Satisfying endings are hard to create today. They be canceling shows for no reason. Exactly. Media doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to affect you. If it does affect you, then it's done its job correctly. Yep. I think one of the big things I get frustrated with fandoms is when they are not shipping characters, which I think is fine, they are complaining about how the show did awfully, you know? And it's like, oh, it wasn't the ending that I wanted. It's like, okay, well, you try making a show. You try getting so far into a show and executing everything perfectly with people breathing down your backs and people online constantly critiquing what you're doing. You see if you can end a series perfectly. The best thing you can do is just what you feel is right and what you want. Big Will, thanks for the breather team. I think loving things for what they are rather than what they could be is a good thing. It reminds me of like an old piece of advice that I used to genuinely believe that I don't really believe anymore. Where it's like, Before you love someone else, try loving yourself. I don't think I believe that in quite the same way I used to. It used to be something that I really believed when my friends were getting into relationships. I was like, well, in order to protect yourself and your future partner, you have to love yourself and make sure you can be confident on your own. Because otherwise, you're going to rely too much on your partner for reassurance, you know? And it can be really draining. But if you do that, sometimes you won't end up dating anyone. So I think at whatever stage we're at, we do deserve love and to be loved. There we go. That's nice and bright. Symbiotic relationships exist in nature. Yeah. We as human beings have the power to create what we want to see. Yep. That's why I love when people do AUs or self-inserts. It's like they're creating the things they wanted to see. Something I really enjoy is that in Steven Universe, they rarely punished villains, and this may be the other things that were very experimental. I can't thank team enough for that, even if it's not perfect. I agree with that, Sash and Marcy. I think encouraging and teaching people that punishment is the only thing that happens when people do bad things really, really contributes to the problem that I kind of see in kids nowadays. Like, my younger cousins are so afraid to make mistakes for fear of punishment that they don't do anything. They're afraid to fail. They're afraid to try new things because they're so afraid of getting punished or isolated or being like socially shunned. It creates a very, very vulnerable state where kids will not do anything to experiment. They will try to copy whoever is seen as socially acceptable, like influencers. And that is extremely unhealthy. It's extremely scary too, because I have no control over what like my cousins go and see. That's up to their parents. But even then, their technology has evolved so fast that they don't really know what to do about it, and they can't really ban their kids from using the internet because it's become such an integral part of our lives. It's tricky. I feel like it's more about understanding the ability to be vulnerable as equals to the person you're in love with. Good point. Something I love about Here We Are in the Future is that the melody doesn't resolve after the line "happily ever after never ends." That's kind of cool, actually. When a child does something wrong, you don't throw them in a cage. No, you calmly and gently correct them. Mistakes are part of growth. I would argue as well when like an adult and fully grown adult does something wrong, you tell them first. You go, "Hey, this is not right. This is why. This is the effect that this would have." And then if they continue to do it, then that's when it's like, "Okay, we need to have a serious talk, or I just can't be around you anymore," you know? Is this current? This art I'm doing? I'm currently doing it. Punishment and failure isn't supposed to teach reluctance and fear. Try and try again. It's intended to teach discipline. I think that's one of the problems, though, is when discipline is prioritized. Discipline in the punishment sense is prioritized in the brain over learning. Because when you fail, what are you afraid of? Oftentimes when I failed, I was afraid of getting punished, you know? My parents scolding me or being upset with me because my grades were not good enough or something. Or like being seen as stupid. Because that was a problem I had. I was afraid of being seen as stupid. It's extremely nerve-wracking to know that you are not as I guess intelligent or scholarly as your peers. Despite the fact that I mostly got like a low A, high B average. I was friends with very, very book smart people. I need to stress this. But yeah. I think making mistakes should not be punished. And I do appreciate that Steven Universe does that. As an adult especially. Like as a kid watching it, I was like, "Oh, that's nice. They became good, you know? They changed." And when I saw online everyone was like, "They did genocide. They destroyed planets." It's like, "Yes, they did actually. You know what? You're so real for that." But it's also a kids show. And so like how do you tackle the morality there in a teen to kid show, you know? It's so tricky. Like in real life, when people are doing a genocide, that's bad. That's extremely bad. This is in a fantasy world, like where it does not fully touch the politics of the real current world. It is tricky. In real life, it's a lot easier. Just like stop doing genocide. Stop it. It's bad. Ugh. Followed on YouTube, but I couldn't find new ones, so I'm really excited I found her back. Welcome back. I was sad because I watched her vids but never seen more, so I looked forever. Oh, really? It's strange because, like, on YouTube, I make sure that my Twitch is linked on my VOD channel very clearly, so maybe I have to make it more clear. Don't like that one. I like these little bits. They're cool. Trevor, you got sick? Oh no! Make sure you rest. Did you clip that audio? Doing a genocide is bad. Really bad. And send it to my friends whenever they play Star Wars. Doing a genocide is bad. Do not genocide. It is bad. There are many a genocide happening today, and it's very frustrating. Please stop. It's so easy not to do it. It's so much easier to not do it than to do it. I need to stress this. What about Attack on Titan? I didn't watch Attack on Titan. I read a little bit of it and got really bored. I got really bored of Attack on Titan, honestly. It's so easy to not do it that I'm, in fact, not doing it right now. Exactly. Exactly. You're a little too evenly spaced. There we go. That looks a little better. Looks pretty good. I'm embarrassed that when I first found your YouTube channel, it took me a couple months watching it and thinking about checking out your Twitch so I could actually watch live. That's okay. In the age of the internet, it takes a little bit to figure out where things go sometimes, so even I'm trying to learn how to do it. Don't know, but Aaron was right. I don't know what Aaron was right about. Hmm. Please tell me this is day 2 and you haven't been up all night making this? No, this is day 2. This is day 2 of me working on this. It turned out pretty good. Alright, let's see. What else does the original have? They're so round. Hmm. The texture of the tree is really interesting. How am I gonna do this? It's like a lighter color. Okay, let's try this. Okay, maybe not. One sec. That kind of looks like the tree texture. Okay. This is starting to look more like a Steven Universe style background. I'm very pleased with it. The Lawful Evil debut was pretty fun. Glad you liked it. Hey, Cullen. It's going good. I'm just trying to learn how to style match this background. Some funny news for you from Clatch. I'm running a D&D game where they play as thieves, and we needed a quest giver, so they now have a small, cute goblin that gives them building blueprints in exchange for money, shinies. So we opened the pot. We opened a pot for the shinies. Let's go. Let's go. Zane, I found Honey back when her Lawful Evil model debuted, and a bunch of clips on YouTube. Came over to Twitch from that. Probably the Clipper put her in the Twitch in the descriptions, but it was too long ago for me to be sure. That's fair. I appreciate Clippers that do that. It's very kind of them. Big Will, thanks for the posture and there's the posture and hydrate. One sec. Let me do that real quick. Can't believe it's just Scout with anger issues. That's all I understood from it. Oh yeah, Aaron. Let's Clash. Thank you for the 10,000 shinies. Here's the pot we put together so far with regards to the worst thieves in the Feywild. If they got that kind of shinies, they're doing pretty good, I think. Jeez, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. And Big One, thanks for the hydrate. Let me get a little sip. So I'm kind of pissed that even though I'm full-blown sick, my body woke up at 5:30 a.m. Come on, man, let me rest. Oh, gosh. Sugar Maple, thank you for the gifted sub to Clash. Thank you very much. What the heck? Whew. This piece is looking great. Thank you. Yeah. You can see a little better here, but like I'm very much liking the tree texture. I'm gonna try it on these trees and this stump. See how it goes. What happens if your VTuber self comes to life? What happens next? I would hope my VTuber self would be pretty nice. That's like the minimum I would hope for it. Because if she's not nice, oh gosh, what am I gonna do? It'll be evil, honey. A VTuber honey has to deal with what real life honey has to deal with. Real life adulting. Yeah, she does. Sorry, I'm slouching back in my chair. Y'all can tell when I'm slouching now. Should be safe since you're not using the evil honey model. I hope so. I hope so. didn't know I liked Lawface so much. Lawface's music is nice. Her voice is very pleasant. Might listen to this again. We'll be safe since you are not using the. I think even when I was Evil Honey, wasn't that bad. Wasn't too bad. Leve. Oh, it's pronounced Leve. Did not know that. Leve. Honey Slouch has been engaged. It's okay, it'll be fine. She'll be alright. Let's see. Alright, there's the light. Too small. That's better. The tricky part is knowing when too many spots are too many. The lawful part kept Evil Honey from doing anything too chaotic or vicious. Truly kept me in line. Goblin Honey pays her taxes with all the gold she pickpockets with her sticky fingers. It's all the pancakes and syrup with brown sugar and oatmeal sheets. It's the honey fingers. Looked uncomfortable for your model, let alone you, honey. It wasn't too bad. It let my back sort of straighten up a little. Let me grab... Where's the mid-ground? There we go. Just gonna fill this in. Maybe a little bit darker. There we go. Is that dark enough? There we go. That should help a little bit. What was that posture? It was me leaning back. So if I lean back, and then if I lean down in my chair and slouch, this is what it looks like. You can see what it looks like here. Oh, and if I lean forward, you can see that too. It's fun. I put so much into this model. She's named after Loki's mom. Oh. Didn't know that. Leve. Let's see. I think for the trees... Too high of contrast. Keep it kind of low contrast. Anyone else still practice good posture? I try to. It's tough. I gotta work out more to work on those muscles. Sindel, I was cleaning up after the dogs in the yard before we got together with family yesterday. Oh, my sweet goblin goddess, my brother's poodle needs to stop eating plastic. I swear he was a billy goat in a past life. Oh no, the plastic is bad for the dogs. Oh, he gotta stop eating the plastic. I think I need to add more stars. Let's make a new layer for small stars. That's also bad for humans, but you'll never stop me. It's bad for you, no. No. You gotta stop. Stop eating the plastic, please. One of the things my teacher taught me is when you're trying to make something look natural, start from one side to the other. Don't go left or right. I often break this rule because I'm silly and I forget. But it's a good rule. Now... looking like a sky full of stars now, huh? Hello, Creamy. Found some YouTube honey clips. They did link a Twitch, but I also don't think they were the clipper that got me here. Their channel only went 2 months back. Well, I got here somehow. You got here somehow, and I hope you're happy for it. There we go. Now look at how many stars are in the sky. It's nice. Now it's extra full of stars. Pretty. I'm hearing we need to reset Honey's brain. Oh, how will we do that? No, Bezel, no! We're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. Fine. Ah. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs, Pestle. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well. Oh, Pestle, I don't know if you heard yesterday. My computer's built. I built my computer. I just have to install the drivers now. The drivers! Yippee! I'm so excited. I'm so excited for it. Love Faye also released a new song recently. Ooh! Is all of her music like this? It's quite great. I like it a lot. Jeez, Pestle, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. We're fine. We're fine. Thank you, Nayfree, for the breathe redeem. And Ocean, thank you for the earwiggle redeem. Ooh, the computer's aliving. The drivers, it's mobile. You can drive it. You can drive computers. You can drive computers, it seems. All right, where are the trees? There we go. Excuse me. Whew. Never built a computer before. How do you install the drivers? You can install them online. It's a bit of a pain, but it's all right. It's the hardware is not the hard part for me. I can really understand physical tasks. It's the software and downloading stuff. Like one of the hardest parts about learning Blender was installing all the add-ons and the as well as the Unity package I needed. Installing stuff is difficult. That's the hardest part, honestly. Ooh, wrong one. There we go. I finished all my art courses. I have started arting. Just need loads of practice now. Let's go! Good job. I'm glad you finished it. Time consuming, you gotta double check the versions. Yeah, exactly. When you're installing stuff, it's so tough. It's so tough. Did YouTube pause the playlist? You better not have YouTube. For some reason the playlist paused there. Okay. Weird. You didn't pause it? Yeah, that's weird. The music stopped. The silence was deafening. Yeah, I was like, where did the music go? Trying to think of anything else to add to this, because like I'm looking at other Steven Universe references, and I'm just like, I think I've kind of hit the most that I can do with this. And the last thing would be to add color. Sometimes YouTube does that to me if the video tries and fails to go to an ad break. Oh, that might be it, because I have a uBlock on. Yeah, okay, so save this. And let's try to add colors. I don't quite know what kind of colors, but I'm going to try going with like drastic colors. So let's make everything a blocked layer. And we're going to really quickly, yeah, we're going to lock the pixels and we're going to give this a shot. Background looking really nice. Thank you. I'm trying to look up color palettes right now. Let me see if I can find... So, I'm not good with colors. I figured doing Steven Universe style studies might be a great way to learn. So, I'm going to save. Thank you, I did. Yeah, I want to try this color palette. Let me grab it. I want to try using this color palette. We're going to put this up here. It's going to be a weird palette, but we're going to give it a shot. See how it goes, you know? Good to see, honey. Nice jams. Thank you. They're very good. It's Lave? Lave? I think. Let's make the color of the fire this one. So straight up, all I'm gonna do is paste the color I grabbed. All right, let's try this. There we go. We're gonna go with like a reddish fire. I'm gonna see how this looks. Le French. Leve. Leve. Love. Leve. Leve is half Chinese, half Icelandic. Oh, okay. Interesting. I've been playing the remake of Elder Scrolls Oblivion, but if you ever played the Elder Scrolls series, which do you prefer, Skyrim or Oblivion? I have played Skyrim, and it got me motion sick, so I didn't play that much of it. So my opinion might not be unbiased. What if I do this? Ooh, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna make the leaves this color. Let's see, the light of the foreground. Let's make it this color. And then the foreground, let's make it nice and dark. It's this color. Make it a little darker. There we go. We love them on the channel. Oh, very pretty. Thank you. I'm trying to figure out coloring. It's a little tricky, but I'll get there. Oh no, I think I found a new favorite artist. Oh, I'm a sucker for this kind of music. It's so soft and lovey-dovey. I love it. So that's the layer. I have to correct this. Don't worry, I'll fix this. Go. Okay. Let's wait for a second. I was plotting and scheming. No worries. You're good. Oh, I have a question for anyone in chat to answer. Does a game about frog wizards battling in a turn-based combat sound fun? Yes, that does sound like fun. I like the idea of frog wizards. But yeah, execution is everything when it comes to games, so it depends. Let's see. These are the trunks. So the trunks I probably want to make a more warm brown color. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this. I'm just cleaning this up right now so that I can easily clean this. There we go. Okay, that looks cleaner. Good. All right, let's make the moss this color. Maybe this color instead? Let's choose this color and make it a more dark brown. No, my screen's losing sensitivity right around here. Okay, there we go. Gonna grab this, make it an overlay layer so I can see the textures underneath. There we go. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. We're gonna workshop this as we go. Duck Feathers, thanks for the hydrate. And Zoe Kitten, thank you for the posture check. Plugbear, what do we listen to? Here, I'll share the link to what we're listening to right now. It's this one. It's very good. This particular song is Promise by Love Faye. It's gonna take me a while to get used to her name, unfortunately. But yeah, we're gonna have ads. So let me stand up and stretch, and we'll have about 3 minutes worth of ads. And then we'll get back to coloring this, because I want to at least get some colors down here. I don't know how it's going to look, but I'm going to have to make some adjustments once I figure out this color palette. But yeah, I'll see y'all in about 3-ish minutes. See you in a sec. Little bit of stretch. Stand up and stretch. It's good for me. Iceland stays winning. Let's go. I love how romantic her voice sounds. It's gorgeous. Excuse me. Oh, good for my hips. Voice is so soft and romantic. It's beautiful. Thank you. I will learn to get the colors correct. Let You Break My Heart is such a nice song. It's so good. Does me having a sub exclude me from the ads? Yep. The only people who see ads are people who are not subbed. If you have a sub, you get no ads. Unfortunately, Twitch makes it so that streamers are forced to run ads. Like, we do not get a choice in whether we can run them or not. The only thing we do get a choice in is if we get pre-rolls or we schedule the ads. And scheduling the ads seems to be an okay way of doing it for me, because at least y'all can kind of see it coming. Because pre-rolls is when you show up to a stream and before you can even watch, there's like 30 seconds of ads. Or more sometimes. And so I figured scheduling them in might be nice. Sub or turbo gives you ad-free viewing. Yep. Hello, Aquamarine. Welcome. This makes me want to get Cash to specifically sub. Thank you. I don't ever want anyone to feel like they have to, because I know some people cannot afford to, and that is okay. I don't like to gatekeep places in the internet by price a lot of the times. I can understand Patreons. Like, and people who do not stay for work, I can understand that, because, like, you need to protect minors from things on the internet. Dog, I'm not sitting through a 20-minute Fair, Tyobo. Fair. Thank you for the sub. Happy 15 months. Alright, ads are done in about 10 seconds. Let's go. Maybe for this one. Yeah, I like that. Someone once said, culture should not be only available to those who can afford it. Yes, I agree with that. Culture should not be available to only those who can afford it. We should also support culture being made, because we live in a society. I can't believe I've almost been here for 4 years. Can't believe I've been streaming for 4 years. This is technically my stream anniversary, but the actual celebration is next week. Hopefully next week. I just gotta get my computer set up. But yeah. Next Saturday, I'm hoping to do a little bit of a longer stream to celebrate. But this week, because I'm recovering from being sick, we're taking it easy. We're chilling. Let's see. What color should I make the mountains? Maybe the mountains should be this color. There we go. Just cleaning up the layers real quick. Trunk, midground. Ah, clouds. Gotcha. This is the cloud layer. Clean that up real quick. Okay, All the layers have been cleaned, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful. Let me check on the grayscale of this. Yeah, the mountains bleed a little too much into the sky. My favorite little goblins? Thank you, Loop Friend. Thank you very much. It's kind of you. To have a vote for my game and you can call me out on it. No matter how long it takes me to publish it, it should never cost more than $5. I will say that I hope that you do not feel bad in the future if you do need to raise the price. Make sure to charge what you believe you are worth. That is really important. I will not hold you to that. Because inflation happens. But there's nothing wrong if you want to put your game on sale plenty and make it that price. I will not be upset at creators, especially indie creators, charging how much they feel they are worth. Art is a luxury. Culture should not be gatekept by money, but also artists should charge what they're worth. It's a strange, I can hold two beliefs at the same time, even if they kind of oppose each other. Found you from your YouTube clips of you singing Steven Universe songs. I was singing Steven Universe earlier this stream. We're just switching up to listening to Love Fay. Live Fay. This is a passion project. I could care less about trying to cover costs. Well, then that is different. You do what you feel is right. Do man, terminally chill. Yep. We're just chilling here, taking it easy. Where's the light color? Ah, here it is. I'm gonna change this up again. There we go. Yeah, that's color one. We're gonna change the colors up again because my brain is not feeling this one. That's okay though. That's part of the process. Part of the process. And what kind of game would you want to make? Oh, I do have a game that I want to make. But part of me doesn't want to share it because I'm like, what if I don't make it? Well, then will I have disappointed y'all? That's a problem that I gotta kind of unpack for sure. That's a thing that's I gotta talk to my therapist about. But I do have a game. I would be one of the characters in it for sure. I wouldn't be the main character, I don't think. I think I would be like kind of like a Firelink Shrine Maiden sort of thing. You disappoint us impossible. You never know. I don't want to find out. New at Honey Goblin Shark Robot site. Get your new. It's part of the process. T-shirts. It's all part of the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. It's fine. Trust the process. It's fine. Ooh, really bright red. Maybe I want to make it more desaturated brown. A little more saturated, maybe? I'm kind of guessing. I'm like eyeballing most of this piece, honestly. I'm liking it so far because I like the color palette. We're gonna see if I can adjust this more. Process. Obsessive pros we need to trust. We need to trust it, yeah. Myth. You know, I want to pick up blacksmithing at some point because at one point I was world building and I came up with this design for a sword that is actually legitimately both really cool and based in actual historical sword techniques. But it's also so complex and finicky that I would never ever but put someone else through the torture that would be actually forging that sword. But also it's a really cool sword and I really want it to exist. It could be a good thing to learn. Genuinely. I think for this... Yeah, that looks a bit warmer, I think. Traditional artists be crying. Genuinely, I think if I was a traditional artist, I would learn color theory way faster, but baby brain too impatient for that. Which is a shame. Because it means I gotta actually focus on learning in a different way. Where's the light layer? There it is. Okay. For the shade, this is where things get a little trickier. Okay. Tomorrow's the expensive part of the month ahead. Oh no, bills and groceries. Oh gosh, yeah. It's getting to that time of month. Blue Dragon, thanks for the breathe routine. I think if I were to create a game, it would probably be something that involves farming. And maybe that's just me, because I really like the idea of growing things and watching the process of life, you know? I love planting things. I'm not amazing at growing things, but I would like to become good at it. I think it would be a good skill to have. Maybe this should be lighter. Nope, not one. Not that one. Yeah, this is starting to look better. Okay, good. The colors on my Cintiq are different than the colors on my second monitor, so I'm trying to figure out which colors are good. So that's why I'm looking back and forth. One thing that I'm scared of making stories is the fans around it, because I made 3 stories with very different tones. There could be major conflicts between the fandoms. I say do it anyways. Do it. Enjoy yourself. Do it. Don't hold back for fear of what other people will think when you're creating things. I know that I'm a bit hypocritical when I say that, because I always worry about what y'all will think of my next models. But I think it's important to remember that making things is so, so important, and it can be difficult. So enjoy it. Enjoy the process. Share your art. Enjoy it. There we go. This is starting to look a little bit more Steven Universe-y. Okay. The trees in the sky are definitely 2 different colors, and I want to find a way to fix that. Or 2 similar colors. What if I did this? Made the skies like this. Ooh, different vibe. Not what I was going for, but a little too green. Yeah, this is a bit more blue, but everything's a little too saturated right now. So I gotta figure out how to make it work. Hmm. want to desaturate this. Maybe like this? It's very pretty. Thank you. Yeah, it's extremely saturated, which is not bad, but it's needs a little bit more red in some places. Then again, red in the center does pull it quite nicely. Thank you, Hagen. That's very kind of you to say. Thank you. Great Guardian, thanks for the hydrate, by the way. Also, hello, Squiggles. How's it going? You're gonna try pink. Ooh. Okay, pink for the mountains. Let's try it. Let's see. This is not quite pink, so let's try... Whoop. Maybe not that saturated pink. We gotta figure out the pinks here. Salmon might be nice. True. Ooh. I just make it a little bit saturated. I think it's because the trees are also... Let's make them brighter. Yeah, this could help making them brighter. I hope you're doing well, Squiggles. I hope you're having a good time. I saw you were doing art yesterday. You know what I should do, though? I wonder if this would help. Adding a little bit of diversity to the color of the stars can help give it more depth. Ooh, this is looking pretty nice. Okay, okay. I mean, I worked on Concert Buddies and had so much fun. Tomorrow I'm going to an art museum for my brother's birthday. Oh, I hope it's nice. I love going to art museums. I love going to art museums. It's so much fun. Art museums make me happy. I like going with friends. Whenever I go to art museums, I worry about taking too long and and staring at art way too much. Ooh, interesting. What if I grabbed this color and this color? Hear me out. Hear me out. Maybe this one. Ooh, okay, okay. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. This looks neat. All right, all right. Haven't been in an art museum in a long time. It's nice. It gives such a vibe. It brings it together really nicely. Okay, this is very nice. We're getting closer to what I'm hoping for. I think the last little bits that I need to bring it together is like with the fire and the pit. I gotta up the contrast here. I haven't colored the ground. That's why I was like, why does the ground look so great? I haven't colored it yet. That's why. That makes way more sense. All right, I want this for the shade. Maybe soft light instead? No, it's still too saturated. I'm just gonna overlay and then reduce a little bit. Oh yeah, Green Garden, thanks for the hydrate. There's an amazing art museum near where I live at, and I think you'll love it. You also should use a bit of purple in the flame. Ooh, purple! Whenever I think of this song, all I hear is the video "Stop Crying, Wow, wow, wow." I don't want to hear it, but jokes aside, I love this song. I love this song so much. Hot pink and black, brother. You forget about my scene in Emo Girlies. We do love the scene in Emo Girlies. Maybe for the ground. A little too red. That's okay. Again. Good. And for this fire, not this one, not this one. These are all glow. So this one's the normal. That looks pretty good. Let's make it a little darker though. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This was not too bad. The trees kind of get lost here a little bit. I want to see if I can pull them back in. Let's check on the grayscale. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's not bad. Anyone realize what day is coming up? May 4th? A little stretch. Ugh. But I agree, hot pink is a little rough to look at. Hot pink can be really tough. It's really good as an accent color. As a main, it can be really overwhelming, but it depends on how you use it. Really, that happens with any color. It depends on how you use it. Blubber, enough my drawing time for Icelandic board of the stream. Feels right with the music and me being on a Icelandic language music binge. Today's word is tónlist, which means music, or more literally sound art, with tone being a cognate of tone in English. Oh! Interesting. Oh, we changed playlist. Let me see. I want to listen to more Love. I'm so sorry, I'm not pronouncing her name right. Here we go. She reminds me of Mitski. That's who I'm thinking of. She reminds me of Mitski. And honestly, in the best way possible. I'm back to picking up sticks. Phone is low on battery and I want to listen to some more Icelandic tunes. Go for it, Plug Bear. I'm supposed to be working on my model, but you got me sucked in because I freaking love Steven Universe. I love Steven Universe, Squiggles. Such a good show. I'm rewatching it right now. So, so good. Let's see. Maybe the green of this bush is too bright. Let's see. Does that look better? What? What the? Get back to the art screen. Get back there. See you later, Plug Bear. I think it looks better the other way. And you. Turns out that's a hotkey for switching scenes. Did not know that. Unofficial Star Wars Day, yeah. Squiggles. It's my comfort show. Literally, some of my first pieces of art are Steven Universe OCs. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. I love Steven Universe. I liked seeing all the designs that would come out, and the backgrounds really captured me. They look so simple, but they're so cool. Where's the... Is this the Mountains Glow? Yeah. I'm gonna make this much lighter. That way it has a little bit of a haze over it. What I am going to do is I'm also going to duplicate the line art. Okay, there's nothing in there. Yeah, make the line art a bit stronger just by duplicating it. Yeah. Okay, now let's fix the trees because they still feel like they are the same as the background. Even if they're not, they feel the same. So let's adjust that a little bit. Can't hear the music anymore? What? All right, well, let me check that. There we go. I don't know what happened there. I guess it disconnected. It's still in the capture is still in beta, so let me double check that it's still good. Yeah. Oh yes. Streaming is just fixing things on the fly constantly. I thought your programs crashed and I shit my pants for you. Thank you for shitting your pants for me. I appreciate it. We can all have a little panic together. I was thinking about having the mean flame pink and have purple as the smaller flame in it, like how fire have orange and yellow on the outside, but blue in the center flame. Oh! I think I can kind of see what you're saying. Like if you did this. Like you did this and then instead made it like purple. Not bad. I'd be like, oh no, did CS Paint crash? No, 'twas OBS. Timely Fox Studio, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. How was your stream? I think the purple's a little out of place is the problem with this one. But welcome on in, Raiders. I hope you had a lovely stream. Or you're playing Hollow Knight. Nice. Is this your first playthrough? And how far have you gotten? Because I love Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is one of my favorite games. It's so good. I'm trying to... Oh, the clouds. I haven't colored the clouds. That's what I'm missing. I was like, what? Something is off. The trees and the clouds need to be adjusted. Actually, this lighting doesn't make sense anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust this. Just beat the Radiant Mantis Lord stick? Oh, Radiant Mantis Lord's nice. That's good. Congratulations. That is a difficult fight to fight. That's why the trees look weird. There's no color on them. They're gray. Good job, honey. We then attempted Grim Fight, but last time I fought him was in keyboard, so doing a controller is a learning experience. You were playing on keyboard? I've only ever played controller. Dang. After looking into getting new wheels for Sims Racing, I can say it's not gonna happen ever. I'm not paying 1,200 for just the base and additional 300 for actual wheel. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Follow your instinct there. Squiggles literally lost a year of things I drew because my iPad at the time unalived itself. No. That's so bad. I'm so, so sorry. Yeah, I put, whenever I do work, I put everything onto an external hard drive afterwards because I'm like, I don't want to lose this. I don't want to lose this. It's not worth it. It's not worth the struggle. Okay, I probably want more green. That's pretty good. I think one thing I might do is I might add a little extra texture here. Loved you from the start. There we go. Whoa. Time Fox. I only started playing on controller like a couple weeks ago. Played through the entire base game on keyboard, much to my chat's dismay. Insane that you would do that. I don't think I could do that, but that's cool. Gray looks not gray when next to color. Easy to understand how you can miss that. Yep. Absolutely. Feels the pain is still there. Remember to back up everything. I had no computer at the time and had a baby brain when figuring out how to keep all my shit. Fair. Honestly, like, my brain does something similar where it's just like, this isn't something I have to deal with. This is, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's like, no, 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 honey. No, no, no. You sweet, sweet, silly idiot. No. That's not how that works. Ooh, wrong one. There we go. I think I used the wrong one for this. Nobody's listening. Timely Fox, thanks for the posture check. Also, this is really good. I assume due to the title it's meant to be Steven Universe vibes. Yep. It's a Steven Universe style study. Oh, it's a good one. Oh, learning a lot from it. Maybe the trees in the background should be darker. Yeah, a little darker. That looks pretty good. Looks good, very relaxing. Thank you. Try my best to learn how they do it. I like the salmon and green color palette. It's very nice. Just trying to figure it out. It's pretty, yeah. Sorry, I'm just staring at it and trying to think of what else I can add to it to make it, like, better, you know? Maybe what I'll do is I'll do this. Maybe I'll add line art to the trees. That might help. I think that helps a little bit. Honestly, chill vibes like this is exactly what I needed. We're a week before finals right now, and I need to make a pitch deck for my game right now. For Game for It. So led to one hell of a crash out. Yeah, gotta take it easy. I'm so sorry you're going through so much, and it's so rough. It's tricky. There's so much you need to balance. Genuinely looking up Lo-Fi playlists is probably a really good idea because that's all I just discovered her this stream and I've been listening and like, ooh, her voice extremely nice and the lyrics hit extremely hard. All right, outlining the trees. And then what we're gonna do is a little trick to help it look a little nicer. We're gonna offset the trees slightly. Makes it look not as perfect and clean. Sometimes I wonder how the heck people do pitch decks without getting overwhelmed. And I remember most people have multiple folks working on it. Yep. A lot of the times when a creator has a if a creator has a product ready really, really fast, oftentimes they are either extremely skilled or they have a team behind them. And that helps a lot. A trick, the secret techniques passed down from goblin to goblin. There is strength in numbers, so don't be ashamed to ask for help. Classic goblin trick. This sounds like Exist for Love. It's nice. What is this? What layer is this? Oh, it's the Cloud Glow. Right. The Cloud Glow should actually be not there. Anyways, your magic wand and art becomes masterpieces, and there was much rejoicing. Thank you. I'm excited for where this is going. Because it's not done. We're gonna filter, blur, Gaussian blur. And then we're just gonna get rid of the top layer because there's gonna be no lighting there. Same thing with this one. There we go. Very slight glow underneath them. Make it nice and bright so you can see. I think it only needs to be that strong. 60% opacity. You're doing good. Thank you. Probably just gonna lurk and zone out for a bit. You're doing good though. Thank you. No worries. You do what you gotta do. I'm just chilling, focusing on this piece. I'm trying to find ways that I can improve it and make it look a little bit more in the style of Steven Universe, you know? A little stretch. Tazboy, thanks for the breather D. Noah Granddaddy, thank you for the hydrate. Adds about 11? Gotcha. Thank you, Myth. Wasn't there a Steven Universe comic of them camping? There's a couple Steven Universe comics that I do have, and they're quite nice. I like them. I like the Steven Universe comics. Their art really inspires me. Big ol' thanks for the earwiggles. Blood Asp, this looks amazing. I feel bad for missing your process, but I'm attending a Calgary Expo this weekend. Good luck. I hope you have fun there and you're safe and everything's good. But don't worry about it. You're all good. I've been taking my time, going nice and slow, chilling. Just don't sweat it. You're all good. Man, I like Luffy. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to the Icelandic people for mispronouncing all your words. Let's look at the other backgrounds and see what else I can do. Because this is an actual camp scene from the show. I think this is like Jasper's tent. It's very cool. This is a blue and yellow palette with like a little bit of warmth in the rocks and the bark. I've kind of gone overboard with the warmth. That's okay. Oh, they have different colored stars too. Pretty. Love the colors you chose, too. Thank you. Yeah, the palette I chose is fairly simple. It's red and green. So it looks like a little postcard. I like that. Love the show so much. I've watched it multiple times all the way through and I've yet to get tired of it. It's very good. I don't know why, but it feels like eating whipped cream pancakes, but without getting sick of it. It's great. Hello, Toasty Boy. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good Saturday. Like comfort food, but for your eyes and the mind. Exactly. Man. I wonder if I added green into the stars. Would that be nice? I think it looks nice. Definitely adds a lot more colors in there, and I like that. Every time I reread it, I just enjoy it more and more. I have a book like that. No matter how many times I read it, we'll never get tired of it. I reread the book cover to cover 6 to 7 times. That's great. That means there's something great in there for you. I wonder what else I could add. Never really paid much attention to the backgrounds in Steven Universe before, but the Strawberry Fields, man, absolute art banquet. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Maybe I'll make a gradient with the mountains. Maybe I'll make it a round gradient instead of a flat one. Oop. Opposite. Opposite. Maybe like this instead, and then I'll blur it. Very gentle blur. Maybe this light we can use a bit of a different color. think it needs to be a bit more pink, not so red. A little cooler. A little too purple. Just popped in to drop a follow. Have a good stream. Thank you, Zane. That's very kind of you. A single skeleton in the background? Could be fun. Could be neat, honestly. That's a background that really pops. Thank you. I just want to make the a little bit warmer. Yeah, a little bit warmer for the light along the mountains. What if I make the clouds a bit darker? Okay. Make the trunks a little darker. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's get that moss on the stump after all. I did get a little bit of moss there. It's nice. I'll probably change this to be a little brighter. This is so pretty. Thank you. I'm trying to add last little details. Let's see. Hi, Twin Flame. Welcome in. Have a great everyone. I'm off to spend my savings at this expo. Good luck. Hope you find some stuff that you like. Okay, this is looking really nice. Make it a little darker for the shade. There we go. Okay. All right, we got one more set of ads to run, and then I think that's about it, because I'm probably gonna wrap up stream in about 10-ish, 15 minutes. The style reminds me of the 2017 DuckTales show. Highly recommend looking for those, as well as Steven Universe ones if you want to train that style. Ooh. Okay, I never really paid attention to those backgrounds, so maybe I'll give them a look. But yeah, I'm gonna run 3 minutes of ads, gonna do a little bit of stretching, take another last look at this, and see what else I want to change before we end stream today. So, I will see y'all in about 3-ish minutes. And for those of you that are subbed, I guess you'll see me stretch. Oh, little stretch. Ah, I hit my foot. Ah, that's fine. Immersive stretching gameplay. I like this song. It's a good song. I think it's called I Wish You Love. It's a good one. Ugh. Alrighty. Good stuff. Good stuff. I almost ran over my own heels. That's fine. Steven Universe really had such incredible atmosphere. Music environments gave off this nostalgic but otherworldly feel. Yeah. It is such a magical show. I don't know if anything could possibly recreate it. But I'll be happy if something does. Or to drink your legs and stretch your water, everybody. Let me take a little sip while we're at it. My very best. Oh, good stretch. But most of all, I wish you love. What is that song stuck in my head? I'm gonna have this artist stuck in my head constantly. Also, welcome back from the ads. I hope y'all had a lovely little break. I did some stretching, and I'm looking at this art piece, and I don't know if there's anything I would add currently. The only thing is I'm trying to figure out if I want to add something here and here, because it looks kind of blank behind these trees. But I don't know how normal that is, because like there's blank bits there. And again, maybe there's like the second gradient is very subtle. There's a lot of colors in here, and my brain is not fully equipped to comprehend them. Apples? Apples? Perhaps. So after taking a go at Steven Universe backgrounds, what do you think makes a background a Steven Universe background? Probably the sketchy line art, the offset, like the color bleed style to it, as well as very shapely, like just shape based, and the gradient for the lighting here, like the little missing bits, like it's sponged on. No wonder it reminded me of Steven Universe. Yeah. I can give it some sparkles or squares in the fire to make it crack, but you're the expert here. I ain't the expert here. I'm learning. But yeah, little fire crackles might not be a bad idea. Stars kind of look like Steven Universe. Well, I'm glad, because I'm trying to replicate Steven Universe's backgrounds here. Curious Fox. I don't know if I want to add more elements. I think I want to keep it fairly simple. Because if you look at their backgrounds, there's not really a whole lot in them, but they're full at the same time. Like, I don't know how to describe it. They fill the space with life in a way that I'm still trying to really grasp. All the scene is missing fireflies? Ooh. Fireflies could be very cool. Could be neat, actually. Interesting. Interesting thought there. I do love this background, and genuinely, I think moving forward, I want to learn more backgrounds like this. I feel like it'll be extremely fun. Don't think adding animals to the background is a play. Yeah. I think keeping it a little simple. This is Luffy. Let's pull a different artist for the last little bit of stream. Maybe the moon? It's kind of supposed to be like sunset, so the moon probably wouldn't be showing up very much here. Honey and Steven Universe style, when? When I feel like drawing Steven Universe style me. Don't know if someone asked you this question, but who's your favorite Steven Universe character and truly hate? I don't hate any of the characters. I really like Pearl. Pearl's probably my favorite. But I love all the characters in different ways. The moon! She's beautiful. We love the moon. Maybe... I guess I have to face that in this awful place I shouldn't show a trace of doubt. But pulled against the grain, I feel a little pain that I would rather do without. I'd rather be free, free, free. I'd rather be free, free, free. Free, free. Ooh, okay, yeah, this is adding a depth that I was hoping for. Let's go. If I could begin to be half of what you think of me, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love. When I see the way you act, wondering when I'm coming back, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like you. Could add to the log too. Oh, you know what? You're right. I always thought I might be bad. Now I'm sure that it's true. 'Cause I think you're so good. And I'm nothing like you. Look at you go, I just adore you. I wish that I knew what makes you think I'm so special. If I could begin to do something that does right by you, I would do about anything. I would even learn how to love. When I see the way you look, shaken by how long it took, I could do about anything. I would even learn how to love like you. Love like you. Oh, Snail Space, the art you did looks so good. Can I show it on stream? If that's okay. No worries if it's not. I always want to check before I do. You have such a lovely voice. I love it so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Look at that. Oh, that adds a nice little layer of dimension. Beautiful. It could definitely add to the log. I might suggest an artist, which is both Icelandic and intrinsically linked in my brain to Steven Universe, because when I found them, I got into when I got into Steven Universe, the indie band Pascal Pinion. Here comes a thought that might alarm you, Pascal Pinion. And how it harmed you. If it isn't too disruptive, yeah, no worries. I'm kind of wrapping up now. Because I think I've added about all I can add to this piece, especially as a learning piece. So I'm very excited to see where it goes, but I don't mind sharing this because this looks super cool. All these little things seem to matter so much that they confuse you. Y'all want to see the art that Snail Space was working on? Look at it! Ah! It's so cute! Ah! It's me as a rabbit! So cute. I love how you drew Snack here. This is the cutest little version of Snack I have seen. Legitimately might take influence from this for the future. It's adorable. Look at it. Oh, it's so cute. And you got the little triangles on the overalls. So cute. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my gosh. I love it. The little pointy feet. So cute. Oh, I love it. Suddenly swarming, and oh, I'm losing sight. I'm losing touch. All these little things seem to matter so much that they confuse me. That I might lose me. Love his dumb little lower lip. I love it. I love his little snoot. Look at him. Look at him. So cute. I love it. Thank you, Plug Bear, for the 100 shinies. And Kurseway, thank you for the posture check. Honey Rabbit real. You know, as an adult, my brain is like, I think as an animal, I would probably be a rabbit. I think it fits me more than I thought previously. I have the anxiousness of the hare, but sometimes the little childishness of a rabbit. It's so cute. There wasn't a Snack reference on the website, so I had to improvise. You did great. This is excellent. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I gotta upload my old references. Yeah, one of the frustrating things with social media now is like I can't really rely on any socials to last for a long time. So I just gotta start uploading my art to a different website now. Probably to my own website with my own domain. Where did you hide the eggs? I eated them. I ate them all. Best Bucks, thanks for the hydrate. The blindingly adorable Honey Bunny and Snack. This version of Honey would probably be the cuddliest honey. The absolute cuddliest of honeys, for sure. Oh. Alright, I think we can call this study about done. At least for this one piece. I'll probably do another study at some point. But it's so nice so far. Oh, I love it. Fursona, honey. Rabbit. Rabbit would be my fursona, I think. Call me basic, perhaps, but I think it is pretty accurate. Hope we get more personal domains and websites for the content creators. I think so. I think that's important. Because we can't really trust a lot of social sites. But also, the way I find artists is through their social sites. So it's a whole balance. And it's tricky. Is Blue Sky no longer safe? It is. It is still very safe. Safe as posting your images on the internet can be. The tricky part is, like, because of how many social media sites have burned their bridges with their artists, meaning, like, they stop hosting, or they give into AI, or they just die. I think the safest thing artists can do is create their own website, upload there as well as on social media, because then if one disappears, you still have the link to your main website online, and I think that's really, really important. That makes sense. She's small yet powerful. Thank you. Thank you. Someday, somewhere, somehow, I'm gonna be found. Want to cuddle bunny, honey? I want to cuddle a bunny. Oh, it would be so cute. I like. I'm trying to find things that I like and think I can improve on for the next one. I think I like the composition. It's fairly simple. I like that I figured out how to offset certain pieces so that it looks like there's a color bleed. I think I got the trees correct. The bushes I feel like I could do a little better, as well as the fire doesn't quite look right, but that's okay. Part of the process. Recommended Pascal pinup tracks. My Introduction, New Beginning, and any tracks their debut album. Ooh, okay. I like cozy music. Cozy music is great. But I think that's gonna be it for the stream today. We're taking it easy, chilling. I'm gonna grab lunch. Oh, I got pretty far with this, honestly. We're learning. We're learning. Used to find artists through the likes of other artists. Now I wish more artists would share other artists. Me too. Also, the real deal is when you'll try buildings and metal bits. This will be fun to see. I think I'll struggle with it for sure, but that's okay. It's part of the process. It's part of the process. We'll learn. We will learn. Familiar like something I used to do. Familiar, we're gonna come. Let's say I'm a diamond too. Glad I was able to make it this time. Have a good one. Thank you, Joko. We learning. Let's see. Und hedum himni means under a clear sky, by the way. It's a song about a picnic. Oh, that sounds lovely. A song about a picnic? Cute. Hi, Fatal Sniper. I'm just about to wrap up stream. I think let's go visit. Ooh, while they're still alive, I want to see if I can visit this person. Familiar. This time I have some practice. Perfect. Have a good day, honey. Thank you. My next stream will be Monday at 5 p.m. PST. We're gonna chill, have a good time, and it's gonna be good. We're probably gonna relax still because I have a more complex stream planned for this week. We're gonna see if it happens. But yeah, I think it'll be a good time. Until next time, best God, thank you. We are gonna see if we can visit Gabi Lynn. So let's go say hi to Gabi Lynn before she ends stream. Let's see what's a good raid message. Let's see. Art raid is probably fine. Art raid. Very simple art raid. My brain's thinking about lunch now, and so that's when I'm like, I see. My brain is starting to lose the blood sugar. Time for lunch. We did it! We got so far, and we did really good. I love it. I'm so glad I'm learning the style. It gives me more confidence to try backgrounds, and I am very in need of things that boost my confidence with backgrounds. I need positive reinforcement to want to learn things. It's so important. But I will see y'all on Monday. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I'm going to be getting the drivers of my new computer set up, and hopefully I get all my programs set up on it. That way we can take it easy, and I'll have a much stronger PC for the games I have planned. But I'll see y'all soon, okay? Take it easy, be kind to yourselves, and have a good weekend. Bye-bye. Take it easy.